Okay, so you've been looking at job postings, and while the job postings may or may not um, have critical thinking, collaboration, communication, and self-efficacy in them, they mention similar words related to these skills. I know because I looked. If you didn't find them, that's okay, no worries. But the point is that the critical competencies, these are the 4 skills we'll be working on all year. So everything we do all year will always come back to these 4 categories. And this quarter, we will be doing different standards, but we'll be doing these 4 categories. And then second quarter, we'll do these 4 categories, but different standards and different classwork. But everything comes back to these 4 things. Okay, so the first one is critical thinking, um, problem solving, logic, analysis. The standard we'll be working on this quarter is being able to cite text evidence to support analysis of what the text says. This is classic paragraph writing. We'll be doing this through practicing our reading skills based on a fiction book and assigned readings. What that looks like exactly will probably be mostly independent reading, although I might give you a list of books to pick from, and you can come into the library to pick them to be determined. Or assigned readings. Communication. This one is focusing more on writing, presenting, interacting, expressing yourself. So this would be, for this quarter, we're focusing a lot on ACT grammar prep, writing workshops, paragraph writing. It'll be a lot of fun. Collaboration. Collaboration is like working together, teamwork, cooperation. The standard is to propel conversations by posing and responding to questions that probe reasoning and evidence. This is a lot to do with like the civil discourse badge that we've already done. This one really connected to that. Classwork, we'll be doing peer assessments, online discussion, and we will have one Socratic seminar this quarter, hopefully, as long as everything goes according to plan. Side note, like with like all this COVID stuff, I'm not entirely sure exactly how this class will fall out and everything. I have a plan, but I am expecting a lot of things to change. Also, side note with all of this, as we go through it, this class will align with my physical class as well. So if the physical class is falling behind, then you guys will just get less work for a minute. Or if they get ahead, then we will just catch up. I want to keep it in line with what I'm teaching my other classes. Self-efficacy. This is the belief that you can learn anything because you know how to find the right resources and reflect on your own learning. This one is the most important one for me. That's why we'll be focusing on goal setting. It's why I will be talking about tracking your own improvement, why I will be focusing on revising your work, peer and self-assessments. You'll be writing reflections. You will be looking at the standards and kind of grading yourself based on them. This is the one that I feel the most strongly about because I believe that if you have self-efficacy, you can learn anything and you can recover from failures and you can be successful in your life. So this is the one that I feel the most strongly about, and this is the one that informs a lot of how I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay, so one more thing I wanted to show you is this. This is my projected plan. It's definitely subject to change because I made it with 5 days, 5 school days a week in mind. But so obviously that's going to change because I'm trying to keep you guys in line with the other classes. Just keep everything fair. But this is more or less what I'm thinking. So no more than 2 badges a week. Most of the time it's probably 1 badge a week, like badge 4. If there are 2 badges a week, they should be simpler badges, but we will see. Also, you'll probably get 3 days to a week to finish each badge, and each badge is connected to a critical competency. This is linked in Canvas. Another document that's linked in Canvas is this. This is the critical competencies, what we're doing in class, and then essential standards. So yeah, that is everything about critical competencies and objectives. And now what I want you to do is go back through these documents. They're linked in Canvas right here. And look at right here and right here. Look at them and think about which ones you think are the most relevant, which ones you want to get better at, that kind of thing. Because next you will be setting goals. So thanks.